All right, well, we are back here with the iWealth podcast, and specifically today we are talking with Mr. Brad Connors, and even more specifically, we're talking about credit card debt and the old swipe and deal with it later situation, and maybe what the pattern is around that.
You know, I've been in the business for 25 plus years. Like, this whole credit card phenomenon has gotten worse. It's not better. It's trickier. You know, with Instagram and Facebook and social media in general, and people getting out of their fancy cars and off their jets, and we got to keep up with the Joneses, as they used to say. Like, it hasn't gotten better, Matt. And you know, what was interesting is 25 years ago, I remember a story of a guy that was going to college in Rochester, and he said, I was going to class when I first freshman year, and you'd sign up for a credit card and get a bag of peanut M&Ms, and then you'd go down the aisle and you'd get, you know, a Nerf football or whatever. He said, before I knew it, I had like 8 credit cards and $30,000 in debt, and I was filing bankruptcy, and it wrecked my financial status for 10 years, you know. So just all those stories that are out there with credit cards. But I think it's really important that people manage their credit well. Like, what have you seen? I know you've taught some classes at church and stuff around this concept. Like, what are you hearing or seeing when it comes to credit card debt and that kind of that? I mean, it just makes you cringe when you think of credit card debt because it's no good, right?
Yeah, and just the idea that future me will deal with that. Future me makes more money. Future me will have way more coming in, and this will not be a big deal in the future. So right now I can have this thing that I need because future me will be able to handle it.
And I mean, credit card debt right now, the lowest I've seen is 16%. Yeah, it's 23, 24%. You start putting that on $10,000, and you start doing the multiplication on that. Like, you're not even touching it when you're putting your $100 a month towards your credit card debt. Like, it's, you know, you can't deduct the interest on it. Like, there's just nothing good with it. The flip side is, you go as a first-time home buyer and want to buy something, you have no credit. So, you know, I think the answer is, you know, it's okay to have a credit card. Put a small limit on it, put the $500 limit on it, and stick to it. Don't extend the limit. Pay it off every single month so you don't have any interest on it. Establish a little bit of credit so that you have it. Make sure that the credit card reports to the bureau. But you can't get over your skis. I've seen very few people get out of credit card debt. I've seen it $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 of credit card debt. They don't get out. You can't swim with the sharks and make it. You know, eventually they either die with it or they're filing bankruptcy, but they just can't get out of it. They're working when they're 80 years old, not because they want to, because they have to. Like, it's just a bad thing.
So if you don't want to be working when you're 80, I mean, really the trick is handle your credit card stuff now.
I don't know. I mean, I think the moral of this story is debt can be evil. I mean that. I mean those words. It can really, really be evil, and credit cards at the top of that list. And so do whatever you can to not take that on, to stay out of that credit card debt, and do the best you can, you know.